addicted to it. It's separation anxiety. I do, honestly. You remember when you were a kid and you'd have nightmares, like you showed up naked to school or someone was chasing you or like a monster was, you're falling or something? I honestly had a nightmare a week ago that I got pushed in a pool and my cell phone was in my pocket. I woke up, I was like, oh my God! What? Oh, it was right underneath my pillow. Of course it was. So that's where I leave it. People play Candy Crush the first thing in the morning. Before I came here, I went to a bar and got a chicken sandwich, and I was playing my favorite game of Are They on a First Date or Not? And they were on a first date because the girl did my favorite thing that anyone ever does, is she said, well, I went to Harvard and I live on Beacon Hills, so... So what? I live in Somerville in a triple-decker with 3 roommates, so... It's not going good. Just sitting there reading my phone. I used to sit at bars and diners reading papers, but you can't do that anymore because people judge you. Think you're old. So now I just read newspapers on my phone. My favorite thing to read is obituaries. I love it. You can learn about people. You laugh, but you learn about people's lives, what they did and everything. It's really interesting. My favorite part of the obituary, though, is when they say they died surrounded by family and friends. How do you get invited to that? Honestly. Does someone come up to you and be like, hey, you know my Uncle Fred? Yeah. Would you consider him a friend? Sure. You want to watch him die? I guess. Can I bring a 30-pack? Sure, it could take a while. You don't want to leave, though. The best part's when his life leaves his eyes. You can't miss that. It's the best part. Everyone gathers around. It's crazy. It's creepy. Watch news. I watch the news on my phone now. There was a news report of a car that flipped upside down into a stream and they had the footage of it because someone was shooting it on their cell phone. And they showed the lady getting out, people were helping her, and the story about how these people helped her and she survived. And I watched that whole story and I thought, wow, that lady's cell phone is fucked. Hopefully she's got stuff in the cloud or she's not getting those songs back. That's gone. She's gonna have to put a Facebook post saying, sorry, flipped my car, lost my phone, need your numbers. It's just like at least a day at the Apple store, that just sucks. Listen to the radio. I don't even listen to the radio on the radio anymore. I listen to it on my phone. I listen to sports talk radio nonstop. I used to work in sports talk radio. I listen to it all day. I love sports talk radio. In my years of listening to sports talk radio, my favorite thing ever happened about 4 years ago was with Jackie Bradley Jr., who's the center fielder for the Boston Red Sox right now. He was coming up and down from the minor leagues, and the discussion was, should he stay in the minors and get more at-bats, or just come up to the majors and get less at-bats? It may not be so good. So a person called up and goes, I think Jackie should stay down in the minor leagues, because if he comes up to the majors, he'll get less at-bats and he'll retard his progress. I was just like, yes, Boston! We finally did it! We used retard in the proper context! The next hour, people come up, wait, we can say retard on the air? That's retarded. No, you can use it in a sentence. That's wicked retarded. Snow emergencies are on the phone now. You get emails, you get texts. Whenever there's a snowstorm, they cancel everything now. And you get it by your phone. Remember, I'm 36 years old. I'm from Northampton, Massachusetts. Someone said they went to Mount Holyoke. I'm from Northampton, Massachusetts. So remember when you were a kid, you have to rush down. You wake up at 6, rush down to the TV, turn it on, and just watch the ticker and just wait for your town to come up. I'm Northampton. I'm in the middle there. So I'd get up and be like at the R's, and then go through that, and through the whole thing, and then I get to the L's, and then go to commercial, and just be like, fuck! Never know if I have to go to school. One day that just kept happening. My mom's like, we're going to school. She drove me to school. We get there, open it's locked, the school's closed. Turn around, like, Mom, school's closed. She's just like, I'm late for work. I don't know what to tell her. She doesn't have to walk back. I was in 3rd grade. Could you imagine a 3rd grader and a 5th grader, me and my brother, walking back to school in the snow? DSS would be called right now if that happened. But it was only 20 years ago. That's crazy to think about. It is. But now they still put that shit on the bottom line. Like, you know now 3 days before a snowstorm if your school's canceled or not. But they put everything. One day I was watching it this year, it said Woburn Holistic Bible Study is canceled today. Can't you just call those 3 people? Honestly. Moonbeam, starlight, sunshine, don't show up. Just read at home tonight, okay? It'll be fine. You can call each other. It'll be great. It'll be great. Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry for laughing? Don't enjoy yourself! Apologize to everyone! Son of a bitch. The Weatherman's my favorite, though. I love the Weatherman. He flips out in the summer, or in the winter. It's great. That's their Super Bowl, man. They're just up in front of the green screen. They're up and low. It's 9 degrees. There's 7 inches of snow. Over in Worcester, it's 10 degrees, and there's 12 inches of snow. And Cheryl from Shrewsbury called into the Weather Center. She said it's 9 degrees and there's 8 inches of snow. Thanks for calling into the Weather Center, Cheryl. What possesses Cheryl to call into the Weather Center? But you know she's hot shit in Shrewsbury. She'll be walking through the grocery store and people be like, oh my God, that's Cheryl from Shrewsbury. What kind of weather she went to Leominster? We'll never know where it's like in Shrewsbury. But it's always an old woman from the boondocks. It's never an old guy from the city. Like, you never hear the weatherman go, we had Tommy from South Boston calling on the Weather Center today. He said it's wicked fucking cold outside. And if his boss thinks he's going to show up at that construction site, well, he can go back home, watch The View, and fuck himself all day. And if anyone thinks they're taking Tommy's parking spot that he shoveled out, well, they can inspect a statue of the Virgin Mary right through the goddamn windshield. Thanks for calling into the Weather Center, Tommy. Guys, I'm Michael Bryan. I love you all. Equally.
So I'm looking at stuff in the back to clear out. So as I said, improv is very different than stand-up. One of the things I don't like